and Maranello on your results. So they were better than expected. Q4 also showing recovery from Q3. The Americas was a key driver there, up 8% of the ship in Q4. How do you see the trend going there? Where do you go from here into 25?
That's an interesting question. I think that the year has been very good for our company. We've been able to pass all the metrics that we declared during the last guidance. This has been possible thanks to the work of many people in this company. Without them, this would not be possible. I would suggest that when you talk about Ferrari, instead to look at the dynamic quarter over quarter, you should look at overall year. So it's true there was an increase in USA in Q4 over Q3, but there is also a deliberate choice. So look at the whole year. It makes much more sense in this respect.
Sticking with the US, because tariffs, of course, the world, not all the hell dies at the moment. They're on hold for now in North America. It's a question of if and when they might come for the EU. Of course, with the type of customers that you have, you can pass on a potential tariff increase. But can I just have your take on these tariffs and the impact that has on the autos industry in general and on the world economy?
Look, in this company, we are used to do two things. Number one is to do what we claim we are going to do, to keep the promise. And the second is to see to manage things when they happen. We are looking at that. We are trying to understand what is going to be the percentage and when is the starting date. In Ferrari, we have Ferrari, we have the dealer, we have the client. We'll see how to manage. We do not want to impact only one of the three players. We will manage. Let's wait when this is becoming a fact.
Yeah. Would you consider accelerating shipping to the US before, if and when some tariffs come into play?
No. We don't want to accelerate this. We want to make sure that we make sure that let's say all the clients in the world are not impacted because we accelerate. I mean, the client is very important for us. We cannot ship everything there and then the client have to wait more when he's waiting already since a while.
Let's look at China. There was a slump in Q4 where things were already quite difficult. Well, but things have been difficult in that region for all sort of players and in luxury as well. How do you see things evolving in 25 in that region? And do you still see that market as an opportunity for Ferrari?
Look, I would like to share maybe to give you a little bit more color. How many cars were we shipping in China before the COVID? Around 400, 450. How many did we ship last year? Between 800 and 850. There was a swing right after COVID. There was in the range of 1,000. And this was a swing post-COVID also because we want to facilitate our client over there that after being locked down for 2 years, it was good to drive a Ferrari. We believe that less than 10% in Greater China, that strategy, we stick to that. It can represent some opportunities, yes. We will be more clear about what China will become in our future at the Capital Market Day in October. For the time being, we stick to what we said.
Okay. Let's look at your guidance. You see at least 5% growth for EBITDA and for sales in 25. A lot of analysts see this as quite conservative. So is it a key of maybe under-promising and over-delivering, or are you just being cautious for some reason?
Look, we follow the same approach all the year. I think that we have to be cautious because there are many things happening around us, and we need also we want to give and to share information with our shareholders and the stakeholders that are fact-based. We give this guidance, we believe in it, we feel confident. If there is some upside, we will update during the year. But this is the visibility we have, and we want to be open and direct. We don't want to create false expectation. I mean, it's important to stick with 4 wheels on the ground. Okay. Always.
Personalization is a key driver. Of course, we're in a room where you can take some customers to pick the color of paint, the wheels, etc. How much of a driver is it? Do you see this part being a growing factor in terms of margin for you? And I know you say the wait time is part of the experience of getting Ferrari. What is the average wait time now, and are customers happy to wait that long?
Look, today I can give you a few information. The backlog, the order book covers us till end of 26. Okay. So, 2, you are right. Waiting is part of the experience. Also because when you come in a room like this to personalize the cars, I think is also a nice experience. We have clients that like to come here. You see the leathers, the rims, different kind of painting. The personalization is has been and continues to be a driver for our growth and also for the profit growth. So that's the reason also why we accelerated the new paint shop building, because this will allow us to offer more painting opportunity, more painting option to our client.
Look at your portfolio, you offer 40% ICE and 60% hybrid. But in terms of sales, in terms of what the customers actually buy, what is the mix now? What are the trends? Do you see hybrid growing strength or is it ICE?
It has been an interesting point. 2024, sales-wise, we had the 51% hybrid, 49% ICE. 23 was a little bit the other way around. The ICE was higher. We expect 25 to be also the ICE winning over hybrid. I think it's the same story of the quarters. In Ferrari, what is important is the sales over the year. Here, it's to see the trend over many years, if you want. So there is always this oscillation, because it depends on the customer, what they're asking for. So
and look at your portfolio. There's a newcomer, an important one coming at the end of the year, your fully electric car.
The fully
Which one? The full electric. You're presenting it in October at your Capital Markets Day.
Yeah.
Are you already taking orders for that car? How are things
No.
doing? Are you on track for the end of the year?
We never take orders before.
Okay.
We release. I think we are on track. We said it multiple times. And the team, we are on track on the product development. We are on track on the industrial infrastructure. If you go to the building, you see many things that will be fit in the car.
Is it going to be a game changer for Ferrari in terms of sales and in terms of brand?
For sure, it is an important addition for our product offer, because for the first time in our history, we will have three kinds of traction: ICE, hybrid, and electric. No? So this will be an important addition.
Also, last year you launched your first supercar in more than a decade. How important are the supercars for Ferrari? Is this just a show? Is it show the technology? It's of course financially an important one, I'm sure. So how important are they to launch these supercars?
F8 is very important. Usually, the supercar, the last one, F8 is very important for many reasons. The most important is to see what the newest technology, the most innovative, the most performant can make possible. Usually what we do, we start to put all these new technologies in the supercar, and then over time they go also in the range car, in the other car. So that's very important.
And you're already taking orders for those ones?
For sure. No. All the 799 cars have been already allocated, so it's okay. I mean,
and you will start delivering them?
In Q4.
Okay.
We will start to deliver a few units in Q4 this year.
And because you talk about technology and technology transfer, of course, we know that with Formula One, there's this transfer that you benefit from. It's a sport that is really growing in popularity. There's a real momentum now. It's attracting new demographics, new big sponsors as well. How much do you benefit of this at Ferrari? And is it all positive for the sport to become so popular?
I think for sure is positive for all the sport, because we have a new, if you want, a new category that is blossoming in US. The importance of racing, of Formula One, for Ferrari must be seen on three different angles. One is from a commercial point of view. It's a platform, universal platform that allows sponsors to be interested in what we do. The second is on technical side. For example, the story of electric Ferrari that we will unveil end of this year. Well, it is a journey that started 2009 with the Formula One. The last step before the electric car is the F80, because over there we have component done in-house. And then the third reason why it's important, Formula One for us, is because when in a company you have a sport team that some weekend is winning, some other is losing, it's an important, let's say, memo for all of us that we have always to fight to make sure that we don't lose touch with the ground and we keep winning. So this, on the soft side, I think is very, very important.
And talking of the team, of course, Lewis Hamilton doing his first test drives, the start of the season in March in Australia. How are the preparations going, and how excited are you about the start? The
preparation is going well. It came here the 19th of January. The day after, we had a lot of fun on the bridge, because when he was racing together with Charles on the track in Fiorano. So we are ready. I think I was discussing with the team. They are eager to see the show going on the track in Melbourne. So let's wait a few more weeks and then we'll see. March 16.
On that note, Mr. Vigna, thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you so much.